to TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is Communion Sunday, and we are making some homemade shampoo and conditioner. That's right, homemade shampoo and conditioner for your hair. Now, this is what I use. I used to get eczema really bad before I started cleaning my diet and doing cleanses and stuff every year. I used to get it really bad on my hands, on my elbows, but also in my scalp. And in my scalp, it would drive me crazy because I would end up with these sores, and and I'm pulling scabs off of my head, in spots of my hair, especially in the back of the head, and right here on the top, and then in the front. But one of the things that I started doing to kind of help alleviate those issues and help my scalp to heal was I would use this mixture that I'm about to go over with you. Okay, so you're going to need a couple of things. You need some apple cider vinegar, the one with mother in it. If you can see the stuff floating around in there, actually, let me come closer. You see that stuff floating around at the bottom? That's called mother. Okay, mother is basically just a bunch of packed with nutrients. Okay, it's just a cluster of nutrients. Really, that's all it is. And then you need some baking soda. Okay, this is just Arm & Hammer. Yes, I got the big box because I use baking soda a lot of stuff. Okay, a lot of stuff. So I clean my vegetables. I put a little vinegar, a little baking soda, some soap, and cold water, and that's how I clean my vegetables. If I cook meat for other people, like I did the other day for chicken for my son's birthday party, I baked some chicken for the family and made me some jackfruit drumsticks. But I put the baking soda in the water and let the chicken sit in it, okay? Because it's good at killing stuff off. So one of the things that baking soda does is it has oxygenative properties, okay? Which means it's going to help bring oxygen to your scalp, okay? Another thing that it does too is it's a good cleanser. Okay, so all those products that we put, especially us black women, we have all these products that we use on our hair, and it gets to wearing your hair down, like mine is right now. So it'll help strip away those products, the oils, and all of that to kind of let your hair breathe. Okay, to get it to breathe. Okay, and then when you come in with the vinegar behind it, the vinegar is going to balance the pH levels as well as provide some nutrients and some shine to your hair. Okay, and both of these together also help to heal your scalp, to open those pores and heal them. Okay, which is why they are so good. Now, I just got some bottles that I got from the beauty supply. I think these are the ones they use when they color, do the dyeing of the hair. I don't know. But as you can see, this is one I use for baking soda. This is the one I use for the vinegar. It's still a little in here, but I'm gonna put some more in here too because I haven't used it in a while because I haven't made it. Okay, we've been so busy as a family going to funerals and dealing with so much different stuff basically that I haven't stopped to do this, and my hair needs it. Okay, so that's why I've decided I would share this with you guys so you can see how I do it as well. So the only other thing you need is some water. Okay, these bottles are about 8 ounces of water. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 ounces. 7 if you put it all the way to the top. And all I do is I use 1 tablespoon of the baking soda and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Now, you're going to have to play with this, okay? Play around with it with your own head as far as how much you need. But start out with 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, okay? And I'm going to show you how I mix this up. So start with the baking soda because it is a powder, and I know that seems like, it makes sense, but I can tell you there have been a few times where I started with the vinegar and I come back to do the baking soda like, oh shoot, now I gotta get another tablespoon, okay? So I have 1 tablespoon of baking soda. And it's best if you use warm water. It's not necessary, but it's best if you use it. I don't have it. That's not what I'm using. I'm just using some regular water. Well, not regular water, distilled water from my distiller. But you fill this up. Put the cap on it. And then shake it up. And this you're going to use as your shampoo. Okay? So when you use it, I'll give you an idea of it. When you use it, you're concentrating on your scalp, okay? So you're squeezing on your scalp and rubbing it in. Squeeze on the scalp, rub it in. Don't worry about your hair because as you rinse it out, it'll get the rest of your hair. But you concentrate on your scalp, okay? So you get this on your scalp. Once you finish this, you rinse your hair out really good, okay? Your hair is going to be squeaky clean, okay? Squeaky clean. Let me rinse this out too. It'll be squeaky clean, but it also, if you leave it like that, your hair is going to dry out, which is why we come in with the apple cider vinegar. Now, I started with 1 tablespoon. It didn't work really well for me. I did a second tablespoon, and I saw a difference. So the thing is you're going to use per 8 ounces is 1 to 2 tablespoons per 8 ounces. Like I said, this filling the whole bottle up is about 7 ounces. So, like I said, I had to play around. 2 worked out for me. Okay. So just do a test. Start out with 1. If it's not giving you the results that you want, then do another one. If it's too harsh, then do half a tablespoon. So, you know, plus or minus, depending on, oh, I forgot to strain this. Y'all talking to y'all, I forgot to strain this. Let me strain this. The reason I strain it is because that mother, once it gets in there, it'll start to grow more of it, and then it'll plug the hole in your spout. So that's why I like to strain it. And if you can see, some of it got caught in here. Okay, and then we're just going to fill this up. And then we're going to do a science experiment so you can see why I tell y'all, make sure you rinse your baking soda out all the way, because you don't want this reaction to happen on your scalp. Okay, so after you rinse the baking soda out all the way, completely, your hair is going to be squeaky clean. You go in and you do the same thing with the apple cider vinegar, putting it in your hair, rub it in, put it in, rub it. And then you rinse this out really well. And then after I use those 2, then I go to my conditioner. So whatever conditioner you normally use, that's what I use. But this is what I use instead of shampoo. And when I do use it, because as you can tell, I ain't used it. That's why I needed to make it. But when I do use it, I notice my curl pattern is very defined, okay? I do have a section of my hair where my stylist kind of messed it up, and it ain't been right since. But I'll have more definition in my curls when I use this, okay? So that's when you'll see my hair really curly. Like, oh my God, your curls are looking, they really good, they popping today. It's because I did this. Now, I don't use it every day. I do it every other day. If you're one of those that just wash your hair out once a week, then you can use it like midway through the week, or, you know, at the end of the week whenever you wash your hair, whatever. But I do it every other day. That's what works for me. Doing it every day was drying my stuff out too much, so I do it every other day. That's a good balance. So it really gets the products and stuff that I use through the week out of my hair so that I can, you know, basically have nice clean hair. So let me show y'all. I don't know if y'all remember doing experiments when you were a kid, but this produces a chemical reaction. So you saw I just put some baking soda in here, and we're going to put a little bit of vinegar. You see that bubbling up and that fizzing? Yeah, that's going to burn your scalp. Okay? That's you're going to have that chemical reaction on your scalp. And I know it don't feel good, and I know it's going to cause some sores in your head because I did it one day. Okay? I'm sitting in there singing along, you know, listening to some music while I'm taking a shower. You know, I did the baking soda. Didn't really rinse my hair out because I'm in there dancing, not paying attention to what I'm doing, and went to go doing this and felt this fizzle. You saw that fizzle that just happened? Felt that on my scalp, like, woo! Let me hurry up and rinse this off because I ain't rinse off the baking soda all the way. So make sure you rinse out the baking soda before you put in the vinegar, okay? But this combination and doing this, like I said, I do it every other day. If you do it once a week, whatever. Just don't do it every day because it's too much for your hair. But I do this, like I said, every other day. It helps for you to develop a healthy scalp because, like I said, the baking soda will provide the oxygen that your scalp needs to breathe. So it's going to clean it out and then help your scalp to breathe. And then you come in with the baking soda that will help to balance the pH levels of your scalp and help to provide some nutrients to your scalp, and both of which will help you have healthier healthier hair. Okay? Because if your scalp is taken care of, your hair will be taken care of. Okay? And it starts with your scalp, and that's why I use these two. And actually, this one is 8 ounces. I just noticed these are bigger than each other. This one is 8 ounces. 9 all the way up to the top. But this one is 6, 7 all the way up to the top. So there you have it. That's what I do. That's what I use. It helps. Y'all see this? You don't want this on your scalp. See, it's still fizzing. You don't want that on your scalp. So make sure you rinse it out. But that's all I have for you today. If you got anything out of this, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you tomorrow.